Right, so it is day 81 of my New Year's tree planting challengey thing, so let's get on with it. Right, so today's planting comes with a little bit of a confession, I guess, maybe an apology, not sure. So generally speaking, I use the Linnaean names wherever possible with the trees I'm planting. So that is what is also called the Latin name, although a lot of time it has no actual Latin in it. And that is because I find with trees in particular, sometimes you can find common names can apply to a whole bunch of different trees which are often not particularly closely related and can be very confusing. So I'll often use at least one common name as well, and I try and put at least one common name in the little on-screen bit. But for this one I just used the common name in the text. So this last time I planted one of these I just referred to it as Loquat. It is also called Eriobotrya japonica, which has its own problems because this was never native to Japan. It was introduced there I think around a millennium ago, but it's very much from southern China. But I had known of these trees for long before I'd known of Linnaean names, so to me it was just Loquat, and I'd never really thought to look into it further until I was actually editing that video and thought, I have no idea what the Linnaean name of that. But anyway, that's what we're planting today. Another Loquat, and it is going in with Dracaena fragrans, 3 pieces of aloe arborescens and some Calico fetchingcoit. This is actually going in between Alice, the little Bauhinia petersiana, and the Dombeya. So it should be of a similar height to the Dombeya when full grown. It'll be smaller than an albizia that is also here, and smaller than a kaya, which is one of the mahoganies, which is quite close by, and should form a nice little subcanopy tree here. And it should get shelter for most of the day from some Delinics, which are planted along the driveway, and from that albizia that I mentioned already, which should help support it as it comes up. So that should be everything for today. Thank you very much for watching. Sorry if it was a bit of a weird ramble again. And please tune in again tomorrow for more weird rambles. Right, so this little creature is not, as you might suspect at first glance, just an escaped chicken. This is a Natal spurfowl, which is one of several pheasant-related birds which are quite common in sort of the rough woodland and scrubland areas of Zambia. So this particular one is currently enjoying just pecking some little bits off weeds. They're quite common here. They didn't used to be when I was younger, but they are very, very loud, and although you haven't seen them before in these videos, you have definitely heard them, and there's actually a small chance you may have seen them because in a couple of the reviews they've been sprinting across the path as I walk. But they are very, very speedy when alarmed and very, very loud when alarmed. So that is the Natal spurfowl.